Hello again, my friends. It is the Toad, and I'm back on the hill for a while. I've not been well recently, so I've not been in a position where I wanted to put a video out, and the few that I did attempt to do were pretty shit, so I didn't bother uploading them. But I received an email from Timbo66. Thank you, brother. I did appreciate it, and he's encouraged me to get back on that horse again and put a couple of videos out. So here we are. Now, I've not been collecting folding knives recently. I just fancied a change, and I've been looking into Seaxes and things of that sort. Saxon, Celtic, bit of Viking, and yeah, I picked up a few of those recently, and I'm pretty impressed with what you can actually get out there for a decent price. These obviously aren't originals because they'd be in museums, but I've got a few reproductions and I'm quite happy with them. But tonight I'm just going to show you a couple that I've worked on myself. Firstly, this is a Viking inspired friction folder. Now, I don't actually know, I have looked it up, but I can't find any reference to Vikings using friction folders. But I picked this up and I quite liked it. So I had to do a lot of work on it when I first got it. Obviously, it's a bone handle. It's got all it's got your engraving on it. But the blade itself, when I got it, was blunt. No edge on it at all. And also, it was a bit longer. It was about that much longer. It had a little bit of a clip on it, but a very small one, but it didn't shut properly either. That wasn't a problem. It sat around there. So I re-profiled it. Obviously I've cut it all off here, took all that bit off. I lost the clip and just gave it a bit of another clip point really. And also it was blunt, so I put an edge on it. Not a razor sharp edge, but it's enough to use as a letter opener, for instance, which is all I'm doing with it. At some point I'm going to be engraving the blade. But yeah, I quite like this. So it's Viking inspired friction folder. Very nice. Wasn't a lot of money. And it also shows how relatively easy these things are to make. I don't like that I can make one. But yeah. If you see this out there, pick it up. It's a nice little bit of fun. Obviously it's not going to close, you hold on to it pretty solid. So I'll give it a best part of an edge. It will cut, but it's nowhere near razor sharp, so I won't even waste time showing you because it... Well, I will show you actually. Oops, a little bit of paper. Just want to cut my fingers off. As you see, it's very loose. I need to tighten it up a little bit. But, as you see, this isn't going to be doing any major at all. Won't take much. Consider it was complete. I mean, it was, you know, as blunt as that. You know, it was, but it will open letters, like I said, and that's what it's really meant for at the moment. Like I said, I'll do some sort of engraving on the blade at a later date. So there we have it. Viking inspired friction folder. You can go just there for now. Just put it like that. There we are. Doesn't want to sit still. That will do. This, on the other hand, is my take on a Seax. Didn't make the sheet, so I'm not going to take anything from that. So I've done a few of them like this. I quite like the effects that I've got from it. Obviously I've engraved the blade quite a lot. I've also given it a Seax style finish. It was about that long. Well, it was a square blade. What this actually is, as an original knife, is what do they call them? Hacking knives, I think. The window fitters use them. They're used to get putty out, but what you can do, this is the only knife I know that's actually sold saying you can hit it as hard as you want to on the back end and it ain't going to break it. And I've seen these used to cut bricks quite a few times. You know, it's a typical builder's knife. What I've done is I've put bone handle on, bone over some leather, bone over leather, and obviously I've embellished the blade quite a bit of engraving. And I've aged the whole thing using cola, which worked surprisingly well. And yeah, it's come out quite well. Very nice in the hand. And this has actually got a huge amount of strength in it. You can't tell, obviously, looking at it. It has a reasonably good edge. As much as it is, it's a pig to sharpen this. Just the blade, the edge part of it is seriously hardened. I mean, these things are made to last. Like I said, I've seen these used on building sites, and these all, you know, you put them down and smack the back end with a lump hammer, and they'll cut through almost anything. There's a lot of work knives out there that you can actually do these sort of conversions to without spending an awful lot of money. I mean, this was about £8, I think. That's what it cost. You know, and obviously I bought the bone for the handles. But yeah, that's my take on the Seax. I've got a few more in the pipeline that I'm working on. And yes, this has come off almost looking like it is old. I quite like this. So, that's really all I've got to say for now. Yeah, look at this. It's another one. It's just under the cutting length there. I don't know. It's one of them funny things again, you know. It's like, how long's a piece of string really, you know? Is this legal to take out in the street? Well, the cutting edge itself is under 3 inches, but the whole blade isn't. So, I don't know how you want to interpret it there. I've gone through the knife laws quite a huge amount to see what it has to say. And, you know, it's like if I mean, the old laws are meant to stop people being stupid and hurting each other. I'm about to pick up some apple cider vinegar to do some patina work. Now, if I put that into a spray bottle and go walking down the street, or even to that point, a little lemon squeezy bottle, you know, the little lemons that you have that you can squirt, and I put that in my pocket and went outside in the street and used it threateningly, going by the new laws, I'm going to get myself in a lot of trouble carrying either one of those. It's using something in a way that's dangerous and not what it's meant to be used for. Will I get prosecuted for carrying this in the street? It depends who picks me up and what I'm doing with it. That one, unfortunately, definitely can't go in the street because it's a fixed blade. But anyway, the way things are at the moment, I'm not even leaving the house because I'm not well. I'm getting better, but it's a long road, one day at a time, and we can only do what we can do. The lady on the hill is absolutely wonderful and has been a real rock. She supported me fantastically during this period. She has even bought me a couple of swords for Christmas. Now that is support. I'm really, really impressed with it, you know. And she saw me looking at them and she said, do you want them? And yeah, I shall show you those at some point in the near future. What I've got is a Viking broadsword, Viking-esque broadsword, because obviously Viking being a a term for an activity rather than anything else. You know, the North people went Viking. It's like when you go shopping. You know, I'm from the Midlands, and every now and again I go shopping, but I'm not called a shopper. I'm still called, but you know, the term has been passed down over the years, and they're now called Vikings. But their style of sword ranged from a period of time where they were just picking up what was actually out there in the North European area. You know, the pillaged and all this sort of stuff, and yeah, so there's a variation on what's Viking sword and what isn't. And but anyway, I've got one of those, and I've also got a Saxon-esque broadsword as well, which is okay. Both of them are made for light use, but then again, I'm not exactly going to go to war. I don't have any pig carcasses in the garden to go and chop on, so when I show you them, you'll have to just take my word for how they're made. I'm just having them as a thing of beauty to look at for now. Anyway, I'm jabbering on. I don't have anything else to say, so thank you for your time, and I shall see you very soon with a couple of Seaxes that I've picked up, which I'm sure you're going to enjoy seeing. Right then, adios. I'll see you when I'm on the hill again. Bye for now.